It's hard to find a more exciting race in the world than the Melbourne Cup, and this year you and Gai have two exciting chances in the 3200-metre contest. Serpentine is an English Derby winner, and he has continued to thrive under your and Gai's watchful eye for the Williams family. Military Mission was explosive in the Group 3 Herbert Power Stakes at his last start. Are they in good order ahead of the race that stops the nation?
We certainly have two excellent chances going into the Melbourne Cup. Both horses are in great order. Serpentine's had a lovely lead up and a lovely build up towards this. He had a light Queensland campaign in preparation for a couple of runs leading into the Melbourne Cup. Obviously being an Epsom Derby winner, really hope he can recapture that type of form. That's certainly good enough to see him winning this type of race and being right down in the weights on the handicap. Certainly brings him right into contention. Military Missions just continued to thrive each occasion. This preparation gone from strength to strength, so he's really in good order. Feel he's ready to take that next step, and will certainly run out the 2 miles strongly.
You have a strong hand in the $10 million Golden Eagle on Saturday. Hawaii 5-0 looks like he's the one to beat, while European import New Endeavour and Singapore champion Coin Toss look to have stepped up their game since their debut run in Australia in the Silver Eagle. Do you have the winner among them?
Hawaii 5-0 is in fantastic shape. He certainly looks to be the class horse of this field. He's bringing the Everest form lines. Certainly the one to beat, drawn ideally, and I think the conditions are really going to suit him. New Endeavour's a high class import. Been really pleased with what we saw from him over there. No doubt he's going to really adapt well to Australia. It was a very good run in the Silver Eagle. He didn't have much luck, but I thought he sprinted well, stuck on bravely. Certainly a very nice horse. As is Coin Toss. He's a big improver. He's really settled in well to the Australian conditions. I thought he trained on nicely. Going to need a little bit of luck from his draw, but certainly not out of contention.
Surf Dancer contested $3 million Giga Kick Stakes over 1,300 metres with jockey Regan Bayliss booked to ride. It's a nice stepping stone to kick off his campaign. What races will he target this prep?
Surf Dancer's first up this preparation. He's racing over distances, likely to be well short of his best. No doubt he's going to continue to improve throughout the campaign. Looking to see him target those races over a little bit further. We could potentially see him through the Gong and the Ingham races such that where he'll be suitable. He's giving away a bit of fitness, and he's likely to find them a little bit sharper here on Saturday.
I'm in to win hasn't put a foot wrong this preparation. He took good improvement from his first trial to win his second and most recent one, and he's continued to thrive ever since. He makes his Australian debut in the 3 and 4-year-old benchmark 78 handicap over 1,500 metres.
I'm in to win continues to show nice improvement. This is going to be his first start for us this preparation, so no doubt going to learn more about him. But from what we've seen at the trials, he's looked a nice sharp type. He's certainly forward enough for the first up run here, and shown plenty of class in New Zealand prior to his arrival in Australia. So going to be an interesting race for him.
It's Derby Day at Flemington on Saturday, and Bullion lines up in the feature race on the card for Newgate Farm and Connections. O.P. Bosson jumps from barrier 13. How did he pull up from a 6th place finish in the Group 3 Ned's Classic?
Bullion just found the condition a little bit difficult for him there last start. Didn't necessarily handle Caulfield. He can no doubt bounce back from that. He's better than what we saw last start. Gets back to Flemington where he was a winner previously. He's got the bloodlines to be able to see out a Derby distance. He looks in good shape and has had an ideal campaign.
Alcohol Free ran a terrific race to finish 4th in the invitation last weekend. She's back to weight for age Group 1 grade here, so it's no walk in the park, but she's going to relish the step up to the mile in the Empire Rose Stakes on this expansive track, so expect this to bring about further improvement.
Alcohol Free's on the back up here, but she looks to have travelled down and settled into Melbourne nicely. She's one that's improved on each occasion throughout this preparation. We saw her under better conditions last start. We saw significant improvement. I think she'll be better suited getting back to weight for age company against the mares. No doubt the step up to the mile is going to be much more to her liking, so looks very well placed here.
Butch Cassidy has been ticking over beautifully since his terrific 4th in the Golden Rose. He went close to winning down the Flemington Straight on debut, so we know he handles this unique test, which gives us a lot of confidence ahead of the Group 1 Coolmore Stud Stakes.
Butch Cassidy's been a model of consistency throughout his campaign. It was a terrific run in the Golden Rose, and he's certainly got the form around the right horses in this particular race. He's freshened up nicely. He's had experience up the straight before, where he was unlucky on debut. So he's got a lot of conditions and factors in his favour. So certainly hope we can see him using those to his advantage and running a very bold race for us.
Critique and Kaizad line up in the Group 3 Carbine Club Stakes over a mile for Newgate Farm and Blue Blood Thoroughbreds respectively. Talk us through their chances.
Critique stepping out to the mile for the first time, but he looks in good order. He ran honestly there last start, stuck on very well. I think he's just looking for that little bit further now this campaign. And Kaizad's one that's continued to improve each and every occasion that he stepped out this preparation. He's gone from strength to strength. Very honest effort there last start, and he's one that should really appreciate getting out to the mile.
The Wakeful Stakes has proved to be a valuable stepping stone to the Oaks, and this is the path you've opted to take for Amazonian Lass. She ran a huge race second up to finish third in the Group 2 Manifold Stakes, and looks like she will relish the step up and trip to 2,000 metres.
I've been really looking forward to Amazonian Lass step out to this sort of trip all campaign. She's been racing in some unsuitable races in terms of the distance ranges, but last start over the mile, I thought she stuck on very, very bravely. She should really appreciate that step up to the 2,000 metres here. She looks in really good order.